Namaskar. Welcome to this third video in the series called Let's Talk About Life. This has been a dream to start a series like this, and it comes from my heart, comes from my experience, comes from the way I look at life. So today I'm going to talk about faith and how is it different from hope. In everyday life, we end up saying, I hope this happens, I wish that happens. But how many of us actually realize that it is faith that does the magic and not hope or wish? In fact, hope and wish always leaves you wanting it. I wish I had a huge house. I wish I had a happier life. I wish I had a better life. I wish I had a better job. I wish I had a business of my own. It always leaves you with a lack, with a feeling of lack. I hope, slightly better than wish, but hope is again, I'm not sure whether it happens or not. 50%, there's a chance that it may not happen, and I think I'm okay with it. Because in your mind, you have accepted the fact. When you say, I hope it happens, I hope it happens. But when you have faith, mountains move because faith has no iota of doubt about it. I have the faith that I will be able to achieve this. I have the faith that this will happen. I have the faith that my life will ultimately turn out to be beautiful. Even though right now it looks like, oh my, darkness, right now it looks like negativity. However depressing your situation may be, if you keep the faith that my time will change, trust you me, it will happen. I've seen a lot of bad patches in my life, in my early career or early life. But as I kept on building my faith, I have actually seen mountains move. When people look at some successful people, they look at their cars, they look at their house and say, oh my God, he's so lucky. It has taken years of toil. It has taken years of believing in what you really believe and not giving up that the person has reached there. Can you make a list of things? Can you write your inner mental makeup or emotional makeup and tell what is it that you wish for? What is it that you hope for? And what are the areas where you have faith? Probably it is at a very deeper level. Some may call it religious, some may call it spiritual. I don't believe in religion as much as I believe in spiritual rituals for the spirit. So at spirit level, what is it that you really believe that you are capable of doing or achieving or having? At deeper core of your being, if you have the faith, and even in Paulo Coelho's book, Alchemy, it says that the universe changes if when you really believe. I have seen it happening. I have witnessed it in my life. And has it only worked for me? No. So many people that I've met, so many people that I've called. Even now, I receive a lot of calls. I talk to so many people. And you're welcome to call me. My number is there on the website. And whatever their situation has been, I worked on their inner belief. I have helped them to keep that faith ignited, and things have changed for them. Even if the horoscope has said otherwise. So there was a lady, Swami Vivekananda once was giving a lecture on faith, and he said that your faith can move mountains. And there was a lady who would come to his lectures from the nearby village. And in one of the lectures, he was again talking of faith and said, your faith will move mountains. And the lady got up and said, I'm sorry, you're lying. And everybody, turned and looked at her. And even Swami Vivekananda looked at him and said, what happened? Why would you say that? Has it not worked for you? She said, when I come here, I see a mountain on the way. And last time when I heard you, I went and sat in front of the mountain. I kept looking at it, believing that it'll move because you said your faith can move mountains. So I sat there with the faith that it'll move, but it did not happen. So you're lying. Swami Vivekanand just smiled and said, even that would have happened. But tell me honestly, how many times did you actually open your eyes, maybe partially, to see is it really happening? That's not faith. If you have planted a seed and you are giving it water with the faith that one day this will turn into a plant and then into a beautiful tree, it means that you have the faith that the process will work. But if you keep digging out the seed every time to see, is this happening? Is this happening? Is this happening? Is something changing? It's not going to happen like that. Shirdi Baba gave two words, Shraddha, Saburi. We spoke of patience. Today we are talking of faith. Why is the faith the seed? Because that is what sets the tone and direction of what you want. And once your mind is magnetized with that idea and you have the faith that this is going to happen, there is nothing that will stop you from achieving it. Every successful person who once started on the journey initially never thought that it is going to happen. People around them never thought. But as they continued, they kept on building their faith. And one day they just held it at its point and said, yes, I think now I'm capable. I think now I deserve it. I think I've reached where I want. And everything else just exploded for them. You start walking today, and 1 year from now, 6 months from now, 2 years from now, you will hold it in your hand and you will believe in what I told you. But if you keep doubting it, if you keep opening your eyes again and again to see whether it is happening or not, then you will have to restart the day that you actually have that faith. I hope this series of Let's Talk About Life is making deeper impact and sense to you. Very soon, I wish to create a community of people, of believers who would want to stay in touch and share their experiences. Maybe an app, maybe a page. I'm not sure. We're working towards that. But maybe something that I wish to come, you know, to fruition to you. It could be in the form of an app. But if you are connected, trust me that our journey together is going to be amazing. It's going to be beautiful. And I hope that you're liking all the videos. Hope to see in the next video, the next series of in the series, Let's Talk About Life. And I hope it does add value to you. Thank you.